I've asked this question before, but um, maybe I should always ask this question. So why do people eat? Why do we eat? For what reasons? I think most people would probably say for energy, right? Which, yes, that's partly true. Um, yes, we eat for energy. And we're like, okay, let me see how I can make this a little bit more to what I'm trying to get to. So, energy as in just having the strength to move, or the basically, I can't say energy. So okay, so what does it take for you to have like energy for what? For moving around, for um under like thinking, energy for, I don't know, healthiness. So okay, so I'm being kind of silly. All right, and I'm driving around just because I want to, because I'm like, I feel like taking the scenic route for this. So we also eat to rebuild and restore our tissues in our body. And I don't think a lot of people know that. So we eat to restore the tissues and functions in our body. So there are certain things that we can eat that will, of course, yes, instantly give us what we call the energy. But then if you start breaking it down, energy for what? Right? And again, most people would probably say something like, well, yeah, protein builds muscle, carbs give you like running energy or exercise energy. Um, but what about fats? Ah, so a lot of people don't understand how fat has been demonized. And even though I titled this hydration, nutrition, kombucha, but it all plays a part. So fat does serve a purpose. It is an energy storage, but it also is a fuel storage or fuel source. Excuse me. So it is energy storage because it's a fuel source. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. Fat is a energy storage because fat is a fuel source. Okay? Now, the reason why we have an epidemic of overweightness and obesity is eating unhealthy foods. So I'm not saying eat too many foods, unhealthy foods. Okay? And I would argue that the fat that is being accumulated is not necessarily because you're eating too much either. Okay? That you're not, it's not because you're eating too much. And I know a lot of people are out there like, what? Like, what? Yeah, because I could show you pictures of me, like, what, 10 years ago, whatever, 5 years ago, of, yeah, 5 years ago, because when we were all sitting down at home, I wasn't eating too much. I really wasn't. It was the foods I was eating that were over processed a little bit. So I was, I was trying to do my 80-20, but 2020 happened, y'all. So let's just be real. Um, so yeah. And was I still drinking a lot of alcohol? Still, probably. Yeah, I was probably still drinking alcohol in excess at that time still. But I wasn't just gorging on food every night. But then people start to realize, like, wait, if you're eating and then you're hungry in 5 minutes because you're not eating something that's nourishing, of course you're going to be wanting to eat again. And if you're eating that aren't fulfilling, but yet they have byproducts, as in waste products, where do you think it's going to go? And if you're not going to the bathroom every day or twice a day like you should, where do you think it's going to go? If you're consuming things that you can't even pronounce on the ingredients bag or box or can or bottle, and it's not coming out in your number one or your number two, where do you think it's going? Okay. Mm-hmm. So I think we all have to start rethinking about what our nutrition in is really. It's not just eating food, and that's why I'm putting in the hydration part. So that's kind of my hack. I consume a lot of my nutrition through hydration. So maybe I'll do a video on what I eat in a day, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just talk about it. I don't know. I'll do, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that later. But what I eat is not even that much. I do a lot of consuming of my hydration and nutrition through what I drink. And I kind of thought about that when, say, like, yeah, I was doing the yo-yo dieting too. I'm not telling anybody that I'm better than thou or whatever. I was going through those kind of things as well, where you were trying to do all the things and do all the things that they're telling you to do, and it's still not happening for you. And I was paying attention to like news reports about how New York banned sugary drinks, and then I started to realize, like, yeah, they put all the calories in your beverages. Then how about we reverse that? How about we put a reverse Uno on that? So instead of all the bad stuff in the things that you drink, how about we put all the good stuff in the things that you drink? So that way when you're drinking it, you're getting healthy at the same time. So yeah, so a lot of people like do juice cleanses or whatever. And again, there's a way to do that. And I do have some videos upcoming about that. Um, I think a lot of people try to just, I don't know, just go bad, like go at it, and it's really a process to be successful at it. Like you got to really take it seriously. Um, but when you are in maintenance, which right now I'm not, I guess I feel like I'm kind of in maintenance, but probably need to go ahead and tighten things up a little bit right now. 'Cause that's where I am, I feel like right now. But I drink a lot of tea and kombucha, and I'm really careful about the juices that I consume. Like I do look at the labels. I do still buy certain things, but I'm super super careful about the um the fruit juices that I purchase. In fact, right now I don't even want to name the brand. Like I only go to one store cuz I know that's the only place I see it. And when I go there, I know I'm getting quality every time I look, and every time I look too. Okay. So yeah, so I get a lot of my nutrition out of what I drink because that's the fastest way to get it in you. Another hack. Mhm. So yeah, so I take my supplements. I got a couple over here right now. I told my brother the other day, I was like, yeah, sometimes you just gotta have your stuff um, on deck. So I hydrate, I nourish, I hydrate, and kombucha helps me so much. Love it, love it, love it. And um, oh, hi, Kyrie. Oh, well, thank you. I hope you watch a lot of my videos on, like, I guess a lot of the wellness things. I need to start organizing the videos. There's a lot of them, but I need to start organizing them. And I am looking at, yeah, tightening up my uh, health and wellness right now because, yeah, the season is coming up. It's, starting to be spring, and I can already see the trees opening up, and I can already tell, like, if I am not eating clean, my allergies are gonna just go like go insane. Um, so I have to start tightening it up a little bit, and I'm planning on going to Europe this summer, and I'm still like trying to iron out some details for my brother at the same time because I don't want to leave him without like some care, basically. Um, so yeah, so I'm trying to get myself ready for the season as a musician, as a performer, as a educator, still, and yeah, it's like my diet is pretty simple from day to day. I don't go too crazy about it. Um, Only because I got things to do, right? And I practice IF, what is called intermittent fasting. Because again, I haven't even broken my fast today. It's probably um, almost 1 o'clock in the middle of the day. Yeah. So I I don't really think about food. I think about nutrition. I think about nourishment. I think about health and wellness. I love food though. Like don't get me wrong. I love food, but I want food. I don't want food product. I don't want what they call treats. Treat yourself. I was like, no, you're poisoning yourself. Okay, treat yourself is with a cucumber. Okay, treating yourself is having a green tea without sugar in it, just honey or agave. Okay, that's a treat. Treat yourself for real. Okay, instead of poisoning yourself. A lot of people confuse the two. That's because of advertising. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go as I'm still running errands and I need to get back to my house, get some stuff done, then go hang out with my brother for a little bit if he's there. And yeah, with that I say, take care. Bye. And yes, kombucha.